just wanted to put a quick video up on the proposed changes to the highway code, and you're probably thinking, more changes to the highway code? I know, we've already had 2 this year, but this one's an interesting one and I'm interested in your views. Some of you may have seen in the news today that the government are proposing in the new highway code that a driver of a vehicle driving with self-drive capability or autonomous mode can watch the television while driving. And you're probably thinking, really? And yeah, I must say I probably was thinking that initially, but we're just going to go into a little bit more on this. I apologise as well for the lighting. I've only just got home from work and I wanted to put this up as quickly as possible, simply because there isn't much information on this more than just what you've seen possibly on the news, and it doesn't really paint the full picture. Now, the Law Commission have been trying to implement the changes to autonomous driving laws in the UK since 2018, and it's now at the final stages, and these changes are to basically help autonomous driving occur in the UK. Now, the UK want to be the powerhouse in the world for autonomous travel, so there is a massive amount of investment across the world in this particular field, and the UK want a piece of that pie. Can't really blame it, because it's going to be worth a lot of money. It's going to produce a lot of jobs as well in the UK. But there's a few things that are quite interesting, because as things currently stand in the UK, a driver cannot use autonomous mode. A driver must be in control of the vehicle if needs be. So you can have self-drive capability switched on, but the driver must be able to take control of the steering and the acceleration and braking at a moment's notice, and must therefore be fully aware of their surroundings. These changes are to allow that to not be the case. Now, the rule is that the driver must be in autonomous mode when that law gets brought into play, and only looking at the car's screen. You can't be looking at a separate iPad, even if it's in a cradle and watching television. It must be the car's screen. But it will allow a driver to technically drive from Cornwall to Scotland, watch an entire box set and not look at the road once. And for a lot of you, you're probably thinking, I really don't like the sound of that. But we need to think about how technology is evolving, and it will evolve. There is a massive amount of investment in this particular field, and it's going to be for the greater good if we want to sort of go down that avenue. I know it sounds like apart from a brilliant movie, but I know fully well that in 10 to 15 years time I will not have a job as a driving instructor, because cars will drive themselves, and c'est la vie, that's technology. We don't really use horse and cart much anymore either. Technology evolves. Now, why is it a good thing? Number one, it will improve road safety, and it will also improve the economy of vehicles, because it allows them to slipstream one another, so you don't get the same air resistance or wind resistance. But the other thing, from my point of view as a disability specialist as well as a medical assessor, is this will massively open up the doors for people with disabilities that can't afford the adaptations that they may require, if any adaptations are appropriate for their condition. For instance, if a client has a muscular dystrophy, they may have to use something called self-drive, which is basically what is in this picture. This technology, or these adaptations, cost the client around £40,000 plus, and that's on top of the cost of the vehicle. A lot of people can't afford that type of adaptation, so having autonomous vehicles is going to be really important for them, and for them to be able to get out and be mobile again. So we need to start embracing the fact that this is going to happen. But I agree, the timing of this does seem a bit peculiar. But I would be interested in seeing what your views are, and please put those in the comment section underneath. When I do have any more updates, I will let you know. And until then, drive safe, and I'll see you on the next video.